A local author has created an incredible world of gods and swords and darkness and elves. It's a young adult trilogy of novels, which is expanding to 6 novels called the Godling Chronicles. The author, Brian Anderson, is here. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
Well, we were talking a little bit about your book, and you told me an interesting story about how you came up with this idea, because it wasn't 100% your own idea.
No, it wasn't. My young son, Jonathan, he had just watched this movie, Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief. This was a few years back. And he came home from school just excited. And I was writing some dark thing that I ended up abandoning. Okay. And he came up to me and just, I have this idea for a story, Dad. He told it to me, and I was just blown away by it. Matter of fact, the prologue is literally action for action what he told me that first day. Cool. And the main character, the main cast, the original cast of characters in the first book, all came from him. The fact that there are elves, all of it came from his mind, and it was just amazing to me. And it's just been a joy to write, and I feel very lucky to have a son like that.
Well, you heard my brief summary of what your book is about, but give us a little more in depth. What is these stories about? This is
like I say, a young adult fantasy novel where the hero, a guy named Gooey Stedding, he's 17, 18 years old. He discovers a secret heritage, and his destiny is to save the world from the bad guy, the Dark Knight, who has trapped the gods in heaven and is trying to take over the world, and he's the only one that can save them.
The Dark Knight has trapped the gods in heaven, and he's got to save them.
Yeah.
Wow, it's quite the plot there. And because it's quite the plot, you told me you originally set out to write a trilogy, but you couldn't contain it within the 3 books.
It was so difficult, when you start going on an epic sort of novel series, and you get these new cast of characters coming in and coming out, new people being introduced, the story tends to just take a life of its own and starts to grow and grow. And when I was thinking about doing it in 3 books, it would feel rushed, and I've enjoyed writing it so much. I want to end it as good as it started. And in order for me to do that, I had to expand the series out.
All right, so we've got 3 now. The 4th book is coming out in August. There's a plan for 6 total, and a big plan tomorrow, because you are returning home to the Gulf Coast. You lived in New York for a while. Welcome back, by the way.
Thank you, thank you.
And the folks can welcome you back tomorrow at a book signing. Tell them all about it.
Yeah, I'm going to be at the Page and Palette 6 o'clock tomorrow, 6 to 7 o'clock, and I'll be signing books 1, 2, and 3. Book 4 is actually coming out in August, and hopefully make a return journey there. Yep. But it's going to be a lot of fun. It'll be a homecoming for me. I'm just going to be excited to be there.
Well, I tell you what, there's the information on the screen, and if with camera 7 here I can hold this bad boy up, this is the Godling Chronicles. This is the one that all got it started. This is book 1, but like we said, 3 out now, the 4th coming soon. And welcome back home, and I hope a lot of people coming out for your book signing tomorrow.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate having you on the big show.
It was a lot of fun.
All right, sounds good. And we got big things going.